In the modern age, the consequences of rampant pollution and inadequate waste management are rising across the globe, leaving a profound impact on human health and well-being. From the reclining urban centers of the world to the remote corners of Kenya, the repercussions of our unsustainable consumption habits are starkly evident. Globally, the scale of waste generation has reached staggering proportions, with an estimated 2.01 billion tons of municipal solid waste generated annually. This figure is projected to rise to 3.4 billion tons by 2050 if current trends continue. In Kenya, the impact of pollution on human health is particularly acute, with inadequate waste management infrastructure worsening the problem. According to recent statistics, Kenya generates approximately 22,000 tons of waste per day, with only about 38% of this waste being collected and disposed of properly. The remainder ends up polluting waterways, contaminating soil, and posing serious health risks to communities. According to a report by Kenya Institute for Public Policy Research and Analysis (KIPRA), Kajiado County recorded a challenge in solid waste management over the years 2018 and 2022. The County Director for Environment at Kajiado, Peter Pushati, acknowledges the issue while shedding light on the initiatives they have put in place to solve the matter.
There was an issue we had decommissioned the dam site in Ngong, and this is where we were collecting our waste and taking to. But then we saw the need. There was a project that was to come through the national government and the Italian government. And one of the things we were supposed to do was to decommission the dam site. So we did that, and apparently that the start of the project took time, and that really affected our waste management generally in Kajiado County.
Small and medium-sized enterprises (SMEs) are taking proactive steps to conserve the environment. These businesses recognize the importance of minimizing their environmental footprint and are implementing various initiatives to achieve this goal. One key area of focus for SMEs is waste reduction and recycling.
Kwa jina ni Junior, na hapa hivi ni kwa sababu ya environment hapa ndio inafanya tufungue kitu kama hii, kwa sababu nakuta vile hata mtu yangu jana alikuwa anaeleza mambo ya chupa hii plastic hizi mtu anatupa tu ovyo na inakaa mbaya katika hii nini yetu. Sasa ndiposa tukafungua hapa, na sio hii moja peke yake, tuko na branch mingi. Na hapa sasa mtu akileta pia tunachukua kununua hivyo tukiweka hapo, alafu kuna lori inakuja inachukua pia tunauzia, wanaenda wana recycle, inatengeneza mbesheni mzuri zenye zinastahili tena za kisasa hizi. Ndipo unaona tuko na vitu kama hii hapa, na sisi vitu mingi, hata plastic, sio plastic peke yake, hata chuma. Ukipata customer anakuja chukua, yes, naenda vitu zingine mpya.
SMEs in Kenya are estimated to contribute a significant portion of the total waste generated in the country, potentially accounting for 40 to 60% of municipal solid waste production. While some SMEs are engaged in recycling and resource recovery activities, their overall contribution to waste diversion efforts may be modest compared to larger enterprises. It is estimated that only 10 to 20% of SMEs actively participate in recycling initiatives, primarily in urban centers where recycling infrastructure is more developed.
Yes, tumeka hii kwa sababu hii sasa haina kazi kwetu. Kisasa customer alibeba sababu hakujua haina kazi. Sasa hii inakwenda kuchoma. Toke hapa. Siku chafu hapo.
Working hand in hand with the Kajiado County government, the SMEs sensitize residents on the importance of waste segregation and management, hence amplifying their efforts.
And one of the issues that is really affecting us, one is the issue of the dam site, that is in Kajiado North, because we are supposed to transport our waste from Kajiado North to Dandora. And the county government of Nairobi does not, the Dandora dam site is controlled by cartel. So if you say so, So unless you have a private track, you can't access that with the government track. So our tracks are there, but they can't access what Dandora. And so we have to look for a private individual to contract for them to carry the waste.
SMEs are expanding their waste management initiatives to reach a wider audience by forging partnerships and collaborations, organizing community events and workshops, and targeting specific demographic groups.
Mradi sio mradi mbaya. Najua kadhaa watu usiona takataka wanasema hii ni chafu, hii sijui nini. Takataka pia ni mali, kwa sababu ukiokota hiyo takataka utakuja hapo utatoka na pesa yako hapo. Si ati utakuja urudi na hiyo takataka uende weko mlango yako, hiyo haitakusaidia, lakini ukileta hapa utapata pesa. Na hiyo ni faida kwetu, kwa sababu ni faida pia na ni kung'arisha tena mtaa wetu kae smart.
The county government of Kajiado, in partnership with different organizations, is up to task in ensuring efficient waste management.
People do not segregate their waste. You know, if we have been segregating our waste, then it becomes easy. Even probably the proportion that will be taken to these landfills will be more or less very, the percentage will be small. So that waste segregation has not been really happening in our household. And that is why we now have this team that is fully equipped to move from one house to another, from one shop to another, and sensitize people on one, waste segregation. And then two, involving private garbage collectors. And we're also engaging these recyclers to come to Kajiado North and these other parts of the county, so that they do the incentives by paying people and then taking this waste. So that is what we are working on currently.
In addition, the county government is enacting laws to ensure that efforts towards waste management are a success.
You know, we have the Solid Waste Management Act, we have the Kajiado Environment Protection Act, and we have MCA. Those are the basically the laws that we're using, and with the help of we have also gazetted several inspectors. We have currently 3 of them, but 2 are functioning. 1 is not currently with us, and we have also planned to probably gazette 3 or 4 more to help us in enforcing. You know, for environment laws, you need to have an inspector, and we are currently working closely with the NEMA, Kajiado County NEMA Department, as well as we have the County Environment Committee, the CEC, that was gazetted last year, and we have come up with a work plan on how we will be moving from one sub-county to another to enforce any issue related to environment.
By developing and implementing effective policies and regulations, the county government seeks to enhance waste collection, disposal and recycling practices. Furthermore, these bills underscore the government's commitment to promoting environmental sustainability and safeguarding public health and well-being.
Solid waste management bill that was passed last year. So we're trying to now, work on it to ensure that it fits both. It's not so that it's not only in the national government, so that it also comes down to our county. So that is where we're coming up, trying to create partners and get partners that are doing waste, that are doing this waste segregation and recycling these products, so that we fully engage them. For example, currently in Kajiado, we have a small hub, Ataka Nimali hub. That is basically doing recycling. That is in Kitengela. So there is a place for taking the plastic bottles, and there's a place for taking the organic waste. The only one that probably we are remaining with is the e-waste, and we are contacting the e-waste center, so that they'll be coming all the way up to Kajiado town. You know, they've been collecting this e-waste in Rongai and Kitengela, but they've not been going to the interior part of, let's say, Tok and Namanga and Kajiado. So we are creating partners. We are getting people that will help us in working this. You know, environment involves requires a lot of partnership. Even the resources that are there in the county may not be enough to do what to supplement. But the main thing that we are encouraging our partners is to help us in creating this awareness.
Embracing a mindset of environmental stewardship and taking proactive steps to reduce, reuse and recycle not only benefits the planet
but also contributes to building a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable future for generations to come. Jeff Angasa, Westwise.